I want us to look at parallel cards. More specifically, parallel rookie cards. Are they helping or hurting the hobby? That is the topic of today's episode. Let's get started. Well, hey, what's up, YouTube? Victor here with alltimegreats.blog, your rookie card resource. Here, we simply look at the rookie cards' past and present day status, all in an effort to better understand this hobby icon. Well, today, no matter how you feel about parallel cards, whether you love them or hate them, I want you to set your feelings aside for just a moment. Because today, we're going to look at the rookie parallel card logically. Now let me begin by stating a disclaimer. I'm not some old grumpy dude who dislikes parallel cards. On the contrary, I'm a young 50 that doesn't look a day older than 35, and I have plenty of parallel rookie cards in my collection. However, parallel cards are one of the genres within the hobby that creates the most uncertainty. Something else that parallels do. I was watching this video about a year or so ago, and it was of a young man opening up a mega box of select basketball. Now, very early on in that video, he pulled a Luka Doncic base rookie card. And he was excited and proceeded on with the rest of the packs. Now, towards the end of the video, he did a video recap. And in there, he made a statement that caught my attention. He said, "Here's the Luka, too bad it doesn't have any color." Now, it's not so much what he said, but how he said it. You see, there was a tone of being disappointed in his voice. He wasn't happy about pulling the main card in the set. Instead, he was dissatisfied because it wasn't a parallel card. So let's zoom out on this thing and let's take a look at what's really going on. I did some homework, and looking at my notes here, I learned Exhibit A, Shaquille O'Neal, 1992-93 was his rookie season, and he has 7 official rookie cards with 2 parallels. 1996, Kobe Bryant has 16 official rookie cards with 13 parallels. Exhibit C, LeBron James, 2003, 63 official rookie cards and 88 parallel cards. And Exhibit D, 2018, Luka Doncic, has 28 official rookie cards and 286 parallels. By the way, thanks to Beckett's database, Luka Doncic has 1,276 cards that were printed in 2018. What the hobby is telling us is that all 1,276 cards printed of Luka Doncic in 2018 should be considered rookie cards. So let's look at this thing logically. I want to give you 4 realities of parallel rookie cards. Reality number 1. Parallel rookie cards have been an issue for many years. When parallels first appeared in the hobby, it was right around the mid-'80s in baseball. They came out with Topps Tiffany sets, and they also came out with Fleer glossy sets. Now, these factory parallel sets had very limited production, and they were distributed only to hobby shops. Therefore, these Tiffany and glossy sets historically have never had the rookie card identifier applied to them. Then in the early 90s, Topps came out with their Topps Gold parallel, and by 1993-94, Upper Deck really pushes the envelope by giving us silver and gold electric diamond parallels. Well, what's the problem? Now, that's a great question, and I'm so glad that you asked it. The problem is that there has been historically a lot of debate in this topic. Now, industry leaders, instead of leading, instead they wipe their hands of it and they say, let the collectors decide. Well, what have the collectors decided? Really, nothing. We have not resolved anything except that there are 10 times the amount of more parallels and things still are very muddy. Now, I understand completely that the hobby has evolved. It's different now. And that's a great point. But here's another great point. When it comes to things in the hobby, it seems like all things are allowable. Now, all things may be allowable within the hobby, but not all things are beneficial. So let's take a look at all this and how it started.
What is it?
It's so pretty.
I'm feeling happy, which is a big deal for me.
I want to touch it. Oh,
Hey, come back. Come on back here.
I'm gonna get you.
I want to get you.
I'm gonna get you.
You see, as collectors, we were drawn into it by the shine, by all the prettiness of it all. And I think card manufacturers capitalized on this parallel movement, and they've given us all that we can eat. They are literally shoving them down our throats like they did in the mid-90s when Jersey cards first came out. Which leads to my second point. Reality number 2, there are too many parallels. Let me ask you this, hypothetically speaking, of course. We've all heard about the recent shutdown of PSA and the backlog that is estimated to be around 10 million cards. How many of those 10 million cards in backlog do you think are rookie parallel cards? Some think that it's a waste of time to send in a $5 card to get graded, but some of those cards can bring significant gains. That and many of them are needed for set registries. So I don't believe that the problem is $5 cards. The hobby has been submitting $5 cards for decades now, and we've never seen these kind of issues. The problem could possibly be in the amount of parallel rookie cards that are being submitted. So let's utilize some stats and facts, shall we? I'm going to be looking at the 2019-2020 Prizm Basketball. And here is a list of parallel cards. We have Silver Prizm, Blue Shimmers, Blue, Yellow, and Green Prizm, Fast Break, Green Prizm, Green Ice, Hyper Prizm, Orange Ice, Pink Ice, Purple Wave, Red Ice, Red, White, and Blue Prizm, Ruby Wave, Tiger Stripe Choice, White Sparkles, Red Prizm, Blue Fast Break Prizm, Purple Ice Prizm, Red Fast Break, Blue Ice Prizm, Red Choice Prizm. I'm reading these because I want you to see how ridiculous this sounds. Purple Fast Break, Purple Prizm, Pink Fast Break, Orange Prizm, Pink Pulsar, Purple Pulsar, Green Pulsar, Green Shimmer, Mojo Prizm, Bronze Fast Break, Gold Prizm, Gold Shimmer, Green Choice, Black Gold, Neon Green Fast Break, Black Prizm 1 of 1, Black Shimmer 1 of 1, and Nebula Choice Prizm 1 of 1. All in all, the 2019-2020 Prizm Basketball has 40 parallel cards in it. Its cousin, the 2019-2020 Optic, has 36 parallels in it. And the 2019-2020 Select Basketball has 19 parallels. This is why, in my opinion, grading companies can't keep up in 2021. We're looking at 95 parallels in 3 products. Those are staggering numbers. Now, when you look at the situation holistically, Panini released 39 NBA products in 2020 season. How many parallels do you think that could be? I'm guessing anywhere probably between 300 and 400 parallels, easy. And my beloved hobby is telling me that these are all rookie cards. And this is what I see my beloved hobby doing when it comes to rookie parallel cards.
Cookie, me love cookie. Cookie, me love cookie.
Now keep an eye open for what Panini does with their quarterback prospect, Trevor Lawrence. Card manufacturers have a tendency to take advantage when they have a prospect of this caliber, and they'll release 10 times the amount of product, and parallels are sure to be a part of that strategy. And I'm afraid this is what we're going to do as a hobby. Adding to the fire is trying to identify some of these parallels. Sometimes it's very difficult to distinguish between a blue and a purple, or a red and a pink. I go to card shows and I see display case after display case just full of new product with Ja and Zion, different parallel cards, and the display case looks like a display case full of Skittles. It's a lot easier for me to embrace and respect the refractor because it has stood the test of time within the hobby. And if you want, we can even include their cousins, the silvers and the hollows. But anything past that, my goodness, really? Now I understand the principles of scarcity, but because there's so many, I lose interest. And because there are so many, they're not as valuable as you think they are. Not only that, it's manufactured scarcity, which segues nicely into my next point. Reality number 3, parallel cards are the vehicles used for higher production runs. Now, I wouldn't call them mass-produced like they were in the junk wax era, but I would say that there is this saturation, there is this superabundance of parallels within the hobby. Let me show you a few more stats here. Looking at the 2018 Prism Luka Doncic rookie card, number 280, a card that has been beloved within the hobby, I looked up pop reports. As of the date of the recording of this video, there is 29,592 base rookie cards graded. There is 11,340 parallels. That's a total of 40,932. So if all parallels are rookie cards, then that means there's a total of over 40,000 rookie cards of Luka Doncic Prism. Now, where do you see scarcity there? And here's the kick in the teeth. How many more are sitting in the queue in the 10 million card backlog at PSA? To bottom line this point, parallels are what allow the print runs to go much higher. And I get it. They're just trying to meet demand. And this is one logical way of meeting that demand. So what they're trying to do is create value in every box. And they're doing it via the parallel rookie card. A logical solution? We'll get to that in just a minute. The gimmick here is to change the color, change the design element just a little bit, stamp a serial number on it, and this saves them a ton of money. Why? Because it costs money to buy memorabilia. It costs money to get a Hall of Famer to come in and sign 3, 4, 5,000 cards. But it's a lot cheaper for them to just whip up some kind of fancy design with all the shine and the glitter and the lights, and we just... Parallels equates to cash money, baby. And the hobby goes... Cookie, me love cookie. Reality number 4, perhaps the biggest heartburn in all of this, to me personally, is that parallel rookie cards have diluted the value of the base rookie cards. The base rookie cards are not beloved any longer because they've been kicked to the side as everybody is pursuing the parallel cards. And so the base cards become a necessary evil per se, because you got to have that in order to have the parallel. You see, when you have one product with 40 parallels, it equates to a watered down product. And it's cool when you first get them, but they quickly lose their appeal. My personal view on the whole thing is that parallel rookie cards are a variant. They are a copy of the original, kind of like the variant covers on comic books. I understand that everyone loves the parallel rookie cards, especially the serial numbered ones, but personally I do not consider them to be true rookie cards. But in an atmosphere of flipping and investments, what I am saying is insanity. It's like, what? How can you say that? But looking at the hobby historically, I struggle with viewing them as true rookie cards. Now, are they beautiful cards? Absolutely. Are they collectible? Yes, I have some. I have many of them. Are they valuable? The market is saying yes, they are valuable. But you know what? So was jersey cards back in the mid-90s. But as far as them having a true rookie card designation in my collection, it's not going to happen. Viable solutions to the new and returning collectors, I would say do your homework and understand fully what you're getting ready to purchase. Many parallel cards visually appear to have value, but when you look it up in the secondary market, there is little to no value found in them. To the experienced collector, I would say it's up to us. We speak loudest with our purchases. Zoom out on this parallel thing, and at the very least, consider that it has the potential to harm the hobby. To the card manufacturers, I recommend that we preserve and protect the rookie card. How do we do that? By proper identification. Let's call these things what they are instead of what we want them to be. These are rookie parallel cards, and they should be identified and branded that way. When it comes to parallel rookie cards, am I uncertain many times at what I'm looking at? Yeah. Do I think it's an overdone design concept? Yeah. Are they muddying the waters of our beloved rookie card? Unfortunately, yes to that too. These are just my opinions, but it's just some honest hobby talk. Hobby happenings, market caps, hobby bubbles, the top 5 players, you can get that anywhere else. Here, once in a while, I just like to keep it real. I want to stop looking at all the surface issues. I want to stop pointing the finger at everybody else. And I want to get down to the core issues. See, let's get to the root of the issues. Well, listen, if you made it this far into the video, you are my people. Thank you for tuning in. In the description down below, you can check out my latest articles on my website, alltimegreats.blog, as we dive and dissect into the rookie cards of Alex Ovechkin. My name is Victor, reminding you to always learn, collect, and enjoy. I'll catch you on the next one.